What's up, guys? Roundedtiktak here, and the Cloudburst bow has got to be one of the larger missteps for the bows, I guess. It's just not good. Each bow does something specific, correct? Most of them do. The Night Owl takes your health, is the hardest hitting or close to it. Vindertech does the homing arrow. Nature Bow does the lightning. Compression has crazy impact. Boombow has AoE. This has nothing. The 6th perk here, eliminating an enemy creates a damaging cloud of steam. This can only occur every 5 seconds. Doesn't do diddly. It hits for 19,000 damage per tick. That is double the rate of affliction without actually causing affliction. The second a husk walks out of it, it stops doing damage. And who cares, because it's 19,000. On top of that, you can use Farah, and her perk does more damage than this thing does. Her support perk does more damage than this bow. Single target damage is okay, sure, but it's a bow, it's a sniper, it should. It's still not as much as a 3-shot Vindertech or a Night Owl. The only positive this thing has is that it can roll any element. However, the poison cloud that this thing is entirely built on is physical. Even though your numbers are coming up energy, it's physical damage, which means using it in groups of enemies, which energy damage is meant for, is useless because it's now physical, and any high level game, this 6th perk is just complete and utter garbage. Everything about this bow is mediocre. The AoE can work in certain scenarios, and I'll try to pick out a little bit of footage where it is working, but the enemies have to be so tightly grouped up and so close together that it happened maybe twice throughout my entire time of recording. The way I have this one rolled is double crit rating, double crit damage, like I do all my bows, and the reason for that is since the fire rate is so long, you're trying to do as much damage per shot. Plus, you're trying to scale off of Farah's perk, because let's be honest, if you're using a bow, you're most likely using Farah. And that is the build that you see here. We're using Farah with the bow, and you're gonna notice a few problems. Now, number one, the poison cloud in this mission, I could have sworn I saw some glimpses of 47,000, 52,000, but I was not able to replicate that. You'll also notice that all of the damage numbers are coming up energy, but they are doing the damage of physical. It is a visual bug, which really sucks. On top of that, you're going to notice also that Farah's perk is killing everything in the AoE radius that this poison cloud is supposed to, actually do something in. On top of that, it is such a small area of effect that it's very, very hard to make any kind of useful scenario work here. Even if you do a 1x1 tunnel, you would still be maybe getting a couple of seconds of damage off of this perk. It lasts for maybe 3 or 4 seconds, and since you're using Farah, or if you're using Farah, or even if you have traps, 9 times out of 10 everything's going to be dead before they even walk or shamble into the poison cloud. Right here we're hitting for 36,000. It's okay, sure, but there are just better bows that you can pick. Therefore, leaving this 6th perk basically useless. There's really no use that you would ever can really use about this perk. I also tried it on Rabbit Raider Jonesy and still had the exact same results, with the gas cloud hitting slightly harder, around 28,000 on average. Again, that original footage, for some reason it was hitting harder, and I couldn't replicate it, and it should be hitting harder because it can crit on Jonesy, but it just wasn't. Who knows? Use it on Farah if you want to try it. Its single target damage is good, like every other bow in the game, but in reality, what this bow is meant to do, it does not do, and that is the biggest issue. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's enough about the bow. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of them. Hopefully we get one that's a little more unique, or does something special, or that actually scales well into the late game. I'll take any one of those things I just said. I'd be quite happy with it. I'll see you guys on the next video. No outro. Have a good one. Tiktak out.